Uh, uh, shake, 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 shake. We get it from my mama. Shake, shake. We get it from my mama. Shake, shake. We get it from my mama.
Hey guys, welcome back to Two Melanin Mommies. I know we have been gone for a period of time, but we have been working in silence on some great projects. And you know, we've been in the midst of this whole COVID-19 quarantine. So life has been very different for very many people. Today, we're just going to sit back and kind of reintroduce ourselves since we haven't been on YouTube for some time. And we have officially started our business of Two Melanin Mommies. Yes. So I'm Cicely, and this is
Olympica.
We're eating charcuterie, drinking a little wine. So if you do see us kind of looking down or picking up treats, you'll see. Let me just show you guys a little bit. Olympica made it. It's really beautiful, really pretty. One of my favorite things.
Yeah, just really quick. This is one of our quick little versions here. Small little board for two.
So why don't you tell them what's been going on during our hiatus?
Well, like she said, we've been working and, working on a couple of our projects that we will be launching soon. And, just trying to still do that in between, having a family and working and things like that. So we had to kind of,
hone in our skills,
right? And take a little hiatus, and kind of, I don't know,
get direction for our business.
Yeah, that's basically what we've been doing. Like just a lot of the ins and outs, like the business part of it, the creative side of it. It's a lot of trial and error in the things that we're doing now. So that's pretty much what we've been doing. Other than, like she said, handling the pandemic and going through this crazy election and kind of being stressed. We still have kids that are doing distance learning and worrying about that if they're really learning. Like, okay, it's distance, but we're not sure about the learning part. But so
not sure.
like all of that, what we've been dealing with, which I'm pretty sure like most of our audience can relate to with that and the kids and all of this. And what you've been thinking about the whole election?
You really want me to say this on the recording how
I feel? I'm asking.
To me, I've been highly disappointed. I have to say throughout the election, if you do hear my dogs, I'm sorry. We're recording in midday. I got my little ones in the back. They're kind of barking as people walking around. So that is Sparkle. But I've been a little bit disappointed in some of the American people. I lost faith in American people want to do the right thing. If you call what I want to do the right thing, we all have our own beliefs. We all stand for something, but I'm just the type of person, right is right. I'm always for the greater good. So, Limka, how have you felt about the election?
I'm like a political and history buff, so I should say it is unprecedented, but I don't know really. I don't know what our expectations was from someone that's really hasn't dedicated their lives to a political atmosphere
or public service.
Things like that. So I don't know what the job that I do, they wanted me to have experience. So I'm just gonna leave that right there.
That sums it up. Check. Whatever.
And I'm not in and I don't need security. I don't have government security or clearance or any of those things, like not leading anybody either. So yeah, we'll just leave that.
But into the fun stuff. Let's leave all that is where it is right now. But as far as Two Melanin Mommies, when she says that we've been working on creating great products for you guys, we actually have been creating, I would say, kind of bath and body care, where it comes to body scrubs, shea butter, cocoa butter, coconut oil, all things natural, all things organic, fair trade shea butter straight from Africa. And Olympica's been really shocked at a couple of our products that we handmade. Best believe we are not just putting our name on anything. We handmade these. And we're getting better and better because we want to give you guys the best products as possible. But I think, Olympia, you should tell them why we got into hand making our items and wanted them to be organic and things like that.
Well, I mean, it started as, and I think we talked a little bit about it before in one of our other videos, but you know, it always started because just being moms and our kids having like eczema, things like that. At one point, my daughter, probably maybe about 6 months, she was basically covered, her whole body was covered with eczema. So it was like we went through so many things, like things that the doctor wanted to prescribe, and then our insurance didn't want to pay for it. Then they were like, oh, it was only certain things because she was a baby. Then they were like, oh, just use this little bit, but she's covered in it. Like, it was like a lot of things, you know? So it's like, as you know, you kind of go into like a mommy mode.
Because it's so many hormones in those type of products.
Right. So, and then it was strange that the products that didn't have these hormones and these steroids, my insurance wanted to give me a hard time to pay for them. They wanted my doctor to prescribe something else, and then he wouldn't because he's like, she's a baby. So, you know, so that's when I kind of got into like, you know what, I've always kind of been like a shea butter user, things like that. You know, and I love it, but it's not very user friendly, and it's especially not user friendly like for kids, like, and especially if you get a kid that gets to an age where they're lotioning themselves down, and things like that. So I mean, it's pretty much like, to make a long story short, you know, our kids just had eczema, and we kind of went into trying to find products to like give them relief, heal them, you know, especially with me and, you know, having a daughter, you know, like it changed her skin. It created like some dark marks, and, you know, it just sometimes got very bad. Like like scratching so much where it was blood on the sheets. It was like all like types of things. And, you know, you just want to do anything that you can to kind of
give relief, make her feel good about herself, and confident in her own skin.
Right. So that's pretty much what all of our things that will soon be like showing and presenting to you guys have been geared towards. You know, I kind of say that all of our products are geared towards like the mind, body, and soul. Like everything's like can heal from the inside out. You guys will know more of what, you know, we're saying once we, you know, bring out more of our products. But it will definitely be, like I said, even the things that you rub on your body will be for your soul.
Exactly. Coming inside, working out. Another aspect of it is my son is kind of my muse. He's my muse with her saying that he has psoriasis. I wanted to also create men products that were natural, organic, something made maybe for more melanated skin, or even if you're not melanated, you just have really dry skin and you just need something without all the chemical in it, all the extra little items. So we even came up with some great natural beard butters, beard balms. And eventually I want to even make beard kits where you guys will even be able to put in an order, tell us your skin type, what you're looking for, what are your favorite smells, and then you can eventually even have a beard kit where it'll work from your skin to the beard. So it's not just plastering something on top, it would also be going in to work on the skincare underneath. I learned a lot about men's skin underneath the beard once I began creating these products. And you guys need to know a lot of our products can be used in more than one way. So like she told you, some of our products she's saying is for the body, but you can also still use it in your hair. We have beard butter that you could use in your hair, ladies, or men with hair, and still use it in your beard. We have beard balms where the beard balm can still be used as a balm on the lip and also in there. So just know we even infuse all our oils, so they'll also have healing like what Olympica brought back to you guys before. And we're all about self-care. We just wanted to check in, say hey, a little cheers. I don't want to smack too much, you know, because I
Yeah.
might get carried away. So I don't think we did very good with saying our mukbang. So maybe next time we need to do that, maybe with the kids or somebody, so we can have more fun, time for smacking. They could talk and stuff like that. But I mean, we have a great board. I want you guys to know we have everything from blueberry goat cheese to more goat cheese. And Uncle, what are these crackers called? They're my favorite.
These are the pumpkin, raisin, like.
They're sweet. All I know is
Yeah,
it
so
gives
yeah,
like a good
pumpkin, raisin,
sweet and savory taste.
like nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're also today drinking some red. The red is by, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I believe it's Reunite.
No, it's Reuniti. Some of you old heads, you guys know your mama probably drank this, but this is good. It's cheap. And it's good. You can add you can make it into a sangria. I've made it with if I'm making a sangria.
Or the back even says eat it with your charcuterie, with your different cheeses and things like that.
But if you
It's
want to
kind of
add
sweet.
fruit and things like that, oranges, apple slices, it's a good wine for that. And then, like I said, it's a good cheap wine to have a big glass like this and enjoy with
Find it right in Sam's. That's where I found it at.
with your board. So yeah, but it's the Lambrusco, but it's good if you're into a sangria. If you want to make a sangria, still add you a little brown liquor to it. That's sometimes what I do with
Well,
that.
then that would be really good with like a Hennessy little topper or sangria made with Hennessy inside it with the fruit. That would be really good too.
Because I always add a brown to my red sangria, and then I always add a white liquor if I use a white wine for my sangria. So just some little tips. And then, like I said, just a quick board. We bought the meats from Sam's. They have a holiday party pack with the little bite-sized salamis, which I really like. Cicely's more like the capicola girl. We didn't get any of those because they didn't have it in that. But anyway, and then the crackers, got those from Aldi's. Got the goat cheeses from Aldi's. Another good place is Trader Joe's for the boards. Also these Parmesan crisps. Favorite, and it's something different on the board. These are at Trader Joe's. I haven't really found them anywhere else, but
they're only at Trader Joe's.
but
I haven't
there.
seen them in Sprouts or nowhere else. But other than that, follow us on all our socials. We will be launching soon.
Two Melanin Mommies.
We're going to give you guys more tutorials on our products we're coming out with. Like she said, Two Melanin Mommies. Add Two Melanin Mommies at Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Snapchat. Follow us and just give us the support we need. I mean, we're looking forward
just ride on this journey with us, because that's just basically what it is. Two independent Black women trying to make some things happen, but also healing the community as well. So,
bye, guys.
I got melanin. Oh yeah. I got melanin. You mad? We got melanin. Melanin. I got melanin. Oh yeah. I got melanin. You mad? We got melanin.